right, thank you so much for tuning back into another reaction video. My name is Chris.
My name is Sam.
We are Offset
Era.
And as you see in the title, we're bringing back
Alip Ba Ta.
Sam really wanted to see this one ever since he did this.
I saw this video in the side scrolling when we were doing a reaction to another one of Alip's videos.
Yeah.
I saw that he had a fingerstyle cover of the Godfather theme, and I'm like, add that to the list. We've got to do that.
So here we are doing it.
The Godfather is a cinematic classic.
Yep.
Not up for negotiation about that.
We went ahead and revisited very briefly the original so we can kind of get it in our minds how that was.
Yep.
And it was it had some like tremolo picking.
Yep.
It was like kind of it did have an Italian vibe to it, I guess.
You said it was Spanish.
Spanish feeling. It did have some Spanish feeling.
It's Italian.
Italian.
No, don't get me wrong. There is a bit of like a link between Spaniards and Spanish and Italian.
Right.
You know, like in terms of like the language, you know, their Romance languages. Mm-hmm. And my Italian relatives were actually originally from Spain, so I have a little bit of both in me.
Nice. Yeah, and then we also listened. There were also like other instrumentations, like a violin and stuff. It was very like somber sounding. So I'm really interested to see how he takes these elements and mix them all into a single composition on the guitar.
Slash actually incorporates choice pieces of this theme into his live guitar solo.
Okay, cool. All right, well, let's look at some of these comments here. And this is Alip's channel that we're checking out today. This one's got 9.1 million views from 5 years ago. He's playing it in open D tuning of some kind.
I think so.
But there's a lot of D's in there. Anyway, let's look at
Speak softly, love, through Alip's guitar.
Yeah, okay. From the Netherlands, amazing performance.
Those harmonics just insane.
Yes.
From Russia with love.
Thank you, Alip. This is so moving for me.
You touched my heart as I'm Sicilian. Hey, me too.
All right.
Well, my grandmother is.
Wonderful Indonesia from Singapore. All right. He should be an ambassador for
Court.
Yeah, you should definitely.
I think so. Court ought to give him a spot. Like if they haven't already given him a sponsorship, they should.
Yeah, he's been in have a lot of these plays on all these videos. Every time I watch Alip's playing, I'm just fascinated by his amazing arrangement. How the Godfather can be like this, only Alip can do it. I enjoyed the fantastic playing. So happy to listen to this fantastic music on YouTube. Cheers, JJ from Korea. All right, let's jump into this one.
All right. And for anyone jumping in with us for the very first time, welcome to the channel.
Welcome indeed. We have a pretty significant amount of videos that we've now done for Mr. Alip, so make sure you check those out. If you haven't watched them already on our channel, you can go to our playlist and check them out. And if you see something in there that you want us to do or we haven't done yet, let us know and we will jump into those next. But if you're not new to the channel,
you know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
It's time for
the glorious,
the epic transition.
All right. For some reason, when I hit this X, it starts playing. So we're gonna do that really quick. All right. Make this big. Make this big. He's got like a nice vignette in here, and it looks like he's taken some color grading out of this to make it look a little bit more washed out. Not sure if that's because of what the song is doing or what the heck, but in any event, we're gonna check this out. The Godfather theme song.
Maybe his rendition of the song is just so moving and so powerful. It affects
the color out of it.
It just fully affects the color spectrum of the screen.
All right, here we go. Godfather theme, Mr. Alip. Here we go. Of course, he's gonna start right out the gate with freaking harmonics. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
sing up there now instead of just doing harmonics. That bend right there behind the nut, that's crazy. Sounds like it's raining or something in the background, or I hear water.
I was gonna say if it is raining in the background, I'd say that
It's perfect.
yes,
It's like part of the soundscape.
Yes, that ambience from the rain just adds to the song. That makes it even better. Makes the video even better. Makes the rendition that much more emotionally effective.
Yes. Kind of tame for him. Not that it was easy in any way that I would ever be able
All those
to play
harmonics.
Yeah, but yeah, the harmonics in particular are always just one of his trademarks. I noticed that he was fretting more than he normally does with the finger, so he did kind of slam down on some of the strings and fret them.
I was just in trance from start to finish, like.
A couple more of those behind the nut bends were which is I'd be afraid to do that because I would imagine that eventually if you put
I'm so afraid of applying too much force and then just popping my string out.
That or like losing tune.
Yeah. Or,
if you
sometimes when I'm on stage and it's just like you're in the moment, you don't know your own strength sometimes,
right.
And all of a sudden it's like I broke a string.
It looked like he had just replaced the strings too because he hadn't cut them yet. They were all long. Which is something I sometimes don't do, but it drives me crazy having all that because when you move the head around,
I've been playing guitar since I was 13, and changing strings is something I still dread doing.
Yeah, I have to do it a lot,
especially as a bass guitarist because the strings are so much thicker, and you have to wind them around, and you gotta make sure that when you're trying to wind them around and around the bend, they don't pop out, and then you gotta get everything, and you have to hold everything at a certain angle, and then it pops up, and you gotta do it, and you gotta reposition it all over again.
Yes.
So frustrating.
But yeah, not much else to say about it. Just a beautiful rendition. I love the little tremolo picking he used with his fingers doing like this rather than having a guitar pick where we would go he did. That's pretty neat. I think it was pretty cool. But if you guys want to see us do some more from Alip, make sure you let us know in the comments or head over to our community tab under the latest reaction thread.
Yeah.
Or you can become a Patreon member and have a prioritized suggestion there.
Yeah.
So let us know what you want to see next and we'll jump into the next one.
We will indeed.
And we will indeed. But in the meantime, we are Offset Era.
We are 2/3 of Offset Era, Southwest Florida's premier punkcore three-piece. We have an extensive playlist of all of our original music, so if you're curious as to what we sound like and what punkcore entails, there you go.
There you go. Check out the playlist. It's all over any place that digital music is available, so go check them out. If you want to follow the band, you can certainly do so. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and right here on YouTube. We also have a Patreon.
That's
if you
right.
want to go and support us, as we mentioned probably prior into this video.
We've mentioned it more than a few times in different videos.
Yes. So if you do want to support us, you can do it there. If you do have suggestions you want to make sure we get to, you can definitely do it that way and suggest it through Patreon.
And your suggestion will become prioritized if you do so.
You're working on a new album. We're not sure exactly when it's going to be out, but we got at least 7 songs kind of written already.
I think by the end of this weekend we'll have 7 songs fully in the can.
Yeah.
We're having a great time with jamming out new stuff. Like the last song or two, the last couple of songs, there's been a real spirit of collaboration in terms of putting them together and bouncing around ideas, and it's really cool the directions that we're going with these, and I'm just excited about the fact I can say, hey, I'm on a full CD.
Yes.
You know, like there's like a certain like there's like some kind of like bragging rights, like full CD. Look at me, I'm a man in a boat.
So I'll look out for that. We'll be announcing it as it comes closer
Yes.
to completion, but we're not gonna rush it or anything. As
If anything, we might tease you guys with a with like something on
a
Christmas,
single or something.
a single, like
or video.
You know, Merry Christmas. Here's a single.
We also have a couple shows coming up here.
That's right. Saturday, December 14th, we're going to be at the Historic Herd Opera House in Arcadia, Florida. For those that don't live in Florida.
Yes.
With the Nines and Shape Anatomy.
Yep.
We've played with the Nines before. They're really cool.
Yes, they are.
It'll be our first. I think it'll be our first time on the bill with Shape Anatomy. I dig that band name. It's going to be interesting how they sound.
Yep.
And then April 12th, we're going to be at the Deviant Libation with the Abortion Twins.
Up in Tampa, right? I think in Tampa, Florida.
Yep. Tampa's awesome.
And then the last thing I just want to mention is it's a big thank you, guys.
Yeah.
We just hit 10 million views on
We
our
just
channel.
passed 10 million views.
And I did put a couple community posts out there.
Yeah.
We put it out on our page. You know,
We've shared it on our personal social media stuff. And
so, you know, as popular as we are on YouTube, unfortunately, when it comes to the local scene, we're not super popular
you know,
still.
like depending on how shows are booked and
Right.
and how much they're advertised or promotion wise.
I think a lot of it too is you know, socialness. You know, we tend, even though we're doing these videos like this in front of you guys on YouTube, we're not super social in real life.
Yeah,
we're not like up everyone's butt all the time about
yeah,
shows.
I am a shy guy. If there ever was one.
I think we're a group of three guys that are pretty shy and introverted. So
but we
it's
kind of
really tough.
but we kind of like push each other forward at the same time.
So,
Where it's like, all right, come on. If one of us is gonna do it, then we're all gonna do it.
but we can't.
Stop pushing us. No.
But what we are seeing is playlist counts jumping up, our own music jumping up in plays. You know, the monthly listeners on Spotify is starting to increase. I also see that we have a channel that is published by the distributor that is getting more subscribers too.
Yeah.
So we just thank you so much. If you do choose to check out our music, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But that's it for this video. Thank you again for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Thank you indeed.
Let us know what you want to see in the next one.
And we will see you then.
We'll see you there, guys. Peace out.